Happy April Fool's Day. So here's the setup. So what happened? Any knockdown in Street Fighter EX where the opponent is head towards, and there are multiple of them in this game. Typically, they happen when you get a side switch. So like Ryu confirming to Shin Tatsumaki, or, you know, Darun doing bridge, walk under, you know, meaty. Any setup where the opponent is head towards can be timed to be unblockable. So you'll notice Ryu woke up a little weird there, and he's on the ground weird there. This is because the way the game normalizes your pose on screen works differently in this game than any other 2D fighter or 2.5D fighter, because Exa is a 3D game. When I press a normal that looks like it dips into the Z-axis, it does. This roundhouse is a real roundhouse. These are not sprites, you know, these are 3D models. So you'll also notice that Garuda's back is facing towards the camera. If I do a move that side switches, Garuda is now facing the camera. Unlike every other 2D fighter on the planet, you know, barring Audika's Street Fighter EX series or some other outliers, this game does not force open stance. This creates a problem where the opponent has to turn around, literally turn around. This is not a frame. This is multiple frames where Ryu is sort of in escrow between facing to the left and facing to the right. So any super that leaves Ryu with a turnaround animation, you see he turned around kind of as he was getting up, you can create really tough situations for your opponent by delaying that with a jump. You'll notice I was in the air, Ryu did not turn around, and it was cross up. So with a frame kill or manually timed meaty jump, you can create this really obnoxious unblockable pressure where the opponent doesn't really know which way to block. The easiest setup in the game to demonstrate this property is Garuda kick throw into meaty spear. Ryu wakes up backwards, which is ridiculous. And the reason that happens is this is your side switch. You'll notice Ryu is knocked down head towards, and I'm delaying his turnaround animation by being in the air while he's waking up. The game does not know how to normalize those poses because Garuda's jumping. We don't know where he is on screen right now. You'll notice Ryu's eyes are not following me. The game only cares which side of the screen he is on. So to review, Garuda's really busted. Any of his confirms put the opponent in this state where you can hit off axis and loop this pressure. That's so stupid. The way you decide, or the way you discover that you have a setup, is you have to look at your character's moves and recognize, both in the neutral and in the lab, when you have a move that side switches and leaves the opponent in that knockdown state. From there are a few in this game, and they kind of are becoming a bit of an X factor to the game's tier list. So Garuda does his confirm. There's our side switch, head towards knockdown, jump in, unblockable pressure, Beyblade, let it rip. You just lost the round, and potentially you're out of bracket because Garuda spent 5 minutes in training mode to discover that despite being an unbanned boss character, at least vanilla Garuda, despite being an unbanned boss character, he has probably the craziest offense I've ever seen in a 2D fighter. A 2D Street Fighter, at least. Anyway, happy April Fools. Have fun knowledge checking your buddies on this game when it comes to Fightcade, and I'll see you later. Bye.